If you are staring at a chaotic, flashing screen full of red and yellow warnings just like this video right now, I need you to do one thing. Take a deep breath. You are experiencing an overwhelming sensory attack. That loud beeping and the terrifying message telling you your computer is infected, it is completely fake. Your computer is unharmed and your files are perfectly safe. This diagram shows what is actually happening. That warning is not coming from your computer's hard drive. It is a bad web page loaded inside your browser, completely separated from your operating system. A genuine alert quietly slides out as a calm, understated notification. The chaotic noise, the flashing colors, and the prominent phone numbers are a deliberate psychological tactic. The scammers designed it this way solely to panic you into calling their number before you have time to think critically. Step 1 of escaping this trap is quite simple. Take your hand off your computer mouse and pause. Look closely at the simulated scam interface magnified here. You will see buttons offering to close the window, an X in the corner, or a prompt to remove virus. Do not click them. Clicking anywhere inside that browser window is a mechanical trap. It is designed to trigger a full-screen lockdown mode or initiate an actual malware download onto your machine. The only secure way out is to shut down the web browser completely from the outside, using commands built directly into your computer. Engaging with the web page's interface in any capacity plays directly into the scammer's hands. An external forced closure is your only viable defense. If you are using a Windows computer, here is your exact emergency override procedure. Looking at this keyboard diagram, you need to press and hold 3 keys at the exact same time: Control, Alt, and Delete. Pressing those 3 keys interrupts the frozen screen and brings up a system menu. From that list, select the option labeled Task Manager. Inside the Task Manager window shown here, find your web browser in the list of active processes. Click on it to select it, and then click the End Task button. Terminating the task at the operating system level physically cuts the web page's connection to your screen. This instantly neutralizes the threat without you ever interacting with the scammer's code. If you are on an Apple Mac, your emergency override requires a different set of keys. On this Mac keyboard layout, press and hold these 3 keys simultaneously: Command, Option, and Escape. This sequence triggers a small menu to pop up over your locked screen. Scroll through that list and select the web browser you were using. Once you select your browser in this window, click the button labeled Force Quit to shut the application down immediately. Regardless of whether you use a Mac or a Windows PC, severing the application from the outside is your ultimate fail-safe defense against browser-based psychological traps. Now that your desktop environment is clear, you can safely relaunch your web browser. However, modern browsers also have a built-in crash recovery feature. Because you forced the application to close abruptly, it will automatically attempt to reload that exact malicious web page. Look for a small dialog box appearing just beneath the address bar, exactly like the one shown here. It will ask if you want to restore pages or restore tabs. You must explicitly decline this prompt. Click No or click the X on that specific small box to ensure the browser opens with a clean slate. Safely bypassing the restore prompt is the final step in the escape. Your machine remains uncompromised and is fully operational. If you are watching this after you already called the number on the screen, or if you permitted someone to connect to your computer out of panic, listen closely. Do not be embarrassed. These specific social engineering attacks rely heavily on psychological sophistication, and they successfully trick smart, careful people every single day. To stop an ongoing attack, take immediate physical action. Physically unplug your computer's internet cable from the wall, or turn off your Wi-Fi router to sever their connection to your machine. Next, if you disclosed any payment details or personal banking information, contact your bank's fraud department immediately to lock your accounts. Swift action in isolating your machine and freezing your financial assets is infinitely more important than any feelings of shame or embarrassment. Going forward, let's establish a permanent behavioral baseline for how authentic computer security systems operate. Here is the ultimate, inviolable rule of digital security. Legitimate technical warnings will never provide a phone number for you to call. If you ever see a warning and you aren't sure how to proceed, that is exactly what I am here for. You can reach me at waltercomputerhelp.com as a verified safe harbor. Subscribe to the channel for ongoing, plain language education on digital safety. An awareness of the scammer's playbook is ultimately a far more powerful defense mechanism than any piece of antivirus software. Thanks for watching.